Candy bar. Listening to the janky wood panel radio shout lotto numbers, I count the change in the cash register for the 5th time today. A customer peruses the nearly empty shelves of candy, chips, and almost expired baked goods before they leave the store disappointed. I noticed that they, along with everyone else, ignored the pop-out beer ad that was strategically placed in front of the store. Not a single one of those beers has sold yet. How's the saying go? Same shit, different day. Well, that certainly applies here. I wish something, anything would happen. The most action I've seen was 3 years ago. 2 people fought over a boom candy bar. When I told them I had more in the back, their anger subsided, and it was business as usual. Maybe I should have let them fight. It would have at least been amusing. Maybe it would have even made me happy for once. Have I ever been happy? Hi, welcome to Bob's. If there's anything... The sound of thunder, the force of lightning and the piercing of flesh. I fall off my stool and onto the wall. My body droops, bloody and breathless. Glass clangs on the shelves, and crumpled plastic wrappers slap the tiles. The sounds of a raid echo in my ears. Store shelves emptying, the cash register ringing, opening, clearing. The last thing I see is a boom, candy bar, dropping from the thief's bag. My eyes close, and my thoughts drift to a world of endless sweets, premium beer, and boundless entertainment. I'm off to school, Baba, I call, pulling on my backpack. Come here, Baba says. Give your father a kiss before you leave. I run to him. He picks me up and pulls me in close. I kiss him on the forehead, where he is sweating profusely from all the housework Mama makes him do. Good luck with Mama, I say with a grin. You have the same evil smile as your mother, little one. Be gone before I keep you here to do chores. I refuse to get stuck into one of Mama's overexpanded cleaning adventures and dash out of there as fast as I can. Baba shouts his daily wisdom at me as I leave. Remember, the flower that blooms away first, withers away first. Yeah. I'm still baffled by that one. Navigating through the narrow city streets, I dodge hawkers, pedestrians, and probably a few pocket thieves too. The old cobblestone roads are rough, but I'm strong and one of the fastest runners in school, so they're no challenge to me. Across the main road, an old man is having trouble picking something up. He wobbles every time he swoops down at the shiny object and dangerously careens towards the deteriorating gravel road. Nobody's helping. Baba always tells me to help others when I'm able. I sprint toward the man. Oh, Baba always tells me to check both sides of the... The sound of a long screech, the force of a tank, and the weight of my body lobbed across the street. I hit the ground and rolled uncontrollably. I feel nothing when I come to a stop. In my last moments, I see the old man bending over. At long last, he picks up a boom candy bar, whose wrapper has peeled back and revealed a bite taken into it. As my eyes close, I think of Mama ordering Baba to clean the house, and him responding with his incomprehensible wisdom about the confusing life cycle of flowers. How is it that I always let my sister talk me into doing such ludicrous nonsense? I'm truly too old for this, I say. Yet here we are, old man, she replies. Come on, our knees aren't getting any stronger. Well, I hope your knees snap, crack, and pop so I can go back home. Oh, don't be like that. Bingo's a good time. Trust me. You eat cheap snacks, watch people fight over numbers, and potentially win shit you don't need. What's not to like? I'm being 80 and forced to attend this game, I say, with a spinster of a sister who won't leave me alone. Ha! You really have gone senile. I like it. Come on now. We're almost there. Multicolored leaves float gently to the ground. The scent of lilies, hyacinths, and lavender envelops the town and lingers on the outskirts. The tourists love it as much as the locals, and there's pride in that. Cool air creeps in from the ocean as the sun settles for the day. This is too long of a walk. Someone yells. I turn. A young man fleeing from a middle-aged woman. "Hey!" the woman screams. "Stop him!" I put out my cane to obstruct the young man, but he dodges it and unintentionally runs into me. We both collapse to the ground. He curses me for interfering and brandishes a silver blade that gleams in the remaining dusk light. The sound of my sister's screams, the force of her desperation, an angry blade thrust between my ribs. The ruby droplets of my life splatter onto the leaves. The stunned young man stares, drops the knife, and flees. I watch him escape, and my body fails. My sister frantically tends to my wound and tries to stop the bleeding.
I told you I was too old for this,
I said. Her eyes swell, tears dripping upon me, and her usual playful smiles vanish. I looked to where the young man disappeared, and a half-eaten boom candy bar sits next to my face, a remnant of his being, and the last of mine. I walk along the edge of the roof, overlooking the city of neon lights. 24/7 advertisements strewn across giant billboards brighten the city, and smoke billows from nearby factories. Car horns emanate from below where people amble along sidewalks, though it is difficult to see them from this distance. That's why this is my favorite spot, high enough to see but not be seen. "Do you ever wish you could fly?" Adelina asks. "No. If the gods wanted humans to fly, they would have created us with wings," Assad replies. I scoff at Assad and feel a slight breeze that shifts my hair. "The gods always did seem kind of restrictive," she says. "So what? Boundaries exist for a reason, even though they don't mean nothing to you," he replies. I twirl in a 360-degree turn and bow deeply to him. Visible worry puckers his face as I teeter along the edge. "You, sir, are absolutely correct. The gods will just have to make exceptions for me." He shakes his head. "The gods don't need to make exceptions. That's why they're gods, and we're not." I pause and breathe in the polluted air. "You're handsome when you're angry with me. You know that, right?" He laughs and I blush. "Flattery will get you nowhere with me," he says. "The gods will protect me from your charm." "Well, that's a lie. Flattery has gotten me everywhere with you. And the gods allowed me. Maybe it was their plan all along." We raise our eyebrows at each other flirtatiously. He approaches the edge of the roof to sweep me into his arms so I can prove once again that his defenses are no match for me. The howl of a fierce wind, the force of a mighty gust, my failing balance and his desperate hands shooting toward me. The gods are punishing me. I spread my arms like a bird and fling my head back, accepting my fate, and defying the gods in my last moments. What a briefly beautiful flight it is. As I strike the sidewalk, the last thing I hear is a woman screaming. Her boom! Candy bar drops on the ground with one bite left to finish, and the gods snicker at me behind her. I'm a simple man. I like two things: making money and spending money. When I found out that I can board an oil rig for spurts of work, make a shit ton of cash and go blow it all on anything I want, nobody had to tell me twice to apply. Don't get me wrong. Working on an oil rig is a terrible job. There's nothing around except endless water, expensive oil, and people who curse like sailors to everyone except their moms. I even have to wear these ugly, uncomfortable coveralls and a hard hat everywhere I go, except my bed in the bathroom. But you know what's not terrible? Yep, you guessed it. Money. I currently have over $10,000, and on my next vacation, I'm using it all to learn skydiving. I've always wanted to feel like a badass soldier, jumping out of airplanes and parachuting in the jungles with guns blazing like those good-looking guys in the movies. I'm no military badass, or handsome for that matter. But you know what I am instead? A guy with lots of money. And that's all you need to make it in this world. Like those Americans always say, it's about the Benjamins, baby. Again, these amateurs are going to get us all killed. The sound of an explosion. The force from a blast and my body blasted with enough energy to smack me clean over the platform. With my final gasp, I inhale the salty sea air, and I hit the water hard. My body stiffens, my mind releasing to the depths of the ocean, and I'm pulled deeper into the abyss. The last thing I see is a ripped and empty boom, candy wrapper floating above. The moonlight and the icy water fades to nothing, with my dreams along with it.